Hi everyone, welcome to this video. I'm super excited to film this today because it is my first ever YouTube video. And as you can see by the title, this is my top 10 tips on how to prepare for Conservatoire auditions. And I remember when I was looking to apply to Conservatoire, I did YouTube, audition experiences and tips and things, and I did find there wasn't really a lot on here, so I hope that this video will be useful to you. So just a little bit about me first, because you're probably thinking, why is this girl trying to give me advice? Like, who is she? So I'm Jade and I am a current student at the RNCM, which for those who don't know is the Royal Northern College of Music in Manchester, and I am a vocal studies and opera student. So most of my tips will probably be catered around like vocal auditions, but to be honest, most if not all will be helpful for if you're an instrumentalist or if you're going for an artsy audition for a conservatoire. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into the video. So tip number one is hydration. I know this might sound a little bit patronising, but I think people do forget how much water it actually takes to be fully hydrated. Like, I would definitely bring a big amount of water with you, maybe like this bottle. I would probably drink maybe at least one of these a couple of hours before, because water doesn't go straight to your vocal cords, it just goes into your body and then your body hydrates. So make sure that you drink a lot of water. Maybe aim for like 8 glasses. So yeah, because water really does help with your concentration, and it definitely enhances your overall performance in general. So please make sure you stay hydrated. Tip number 2 is preparation. Obviously this is a little bit self-explanatory, but in my own personal experience, I would be ready 2 weeks before your audition to perform on standard that you're happy with. Make sure you're practicing well in advance, so make sure that you're really comfortable at least 2 weeks beforehand. So yeah, that's tip number 2. Tip number 3 is sleep. Now, I know this again does sound a little bit patronising, but we've all been there where we've binged Netflix till 2-3 a.m. and we've been like, oh my god, I can't believe I've just done this till late, and then we woke up the next day, we feel crap, we feel tired, we don't want to do anything. So make sure that is not you before your audition. I would recommend at least 8 hours of rest, because it really does help. It really does change your performance a lot, because if you know how you feel when you've had a really good sleep, you feel so rejuvenated, you feel happy, you're ready to go. So make sure you get enough sleep. No binging Netflix. Tip number 4 is performance practice. Now, what I mean by this is finding someone you're comfortable with, maybe your mum, your dad, your sisters, your friends. Just grab them a cup of tea, sit them down and say, right, I want to perform my pieces in front of you, because it's completely different when you're rehearsing on your own to when you're performing them in front of other people. Like, when you're performing on your own, it's like when you're singing in the shower and you're so into it and you think, oh, I sound amazing. Well, maybe not, but when you perform you think, right, I'm so ready, and then as soon as you do it in front of other people, you get a little bit anxious, and then you perform and you're like, oh no, maybe this isn't as good, which is a good thing because it helps you identify things that you maybe don't know as well. Things like mistakes that you think, right, okay, I need to go over this. And sometimes you friends or family might be able to give you an opinion. If they're not musicians or whatever, some of it might be a little bit so please maybe take some of it with a pinch of salt. But some things, maybe if you performed it maybe like this, maybe add this in, they can help you. So not only will it help you identify mistakes, it might give you advice on how to take your repertoire to a different kind of standard. So make sure you practice in front of friends and family. If you want to practice in front of any random person, that's fine too, because at the end of the day, you're not always going to know the audition panel. To have that in front of someone you don't really know that well will also be really good. Maybe do a public performance of one of your pieces. It will help you get into the state of mind of how to perform that kind of piece in front of other people. So yeah. Tip number 5 is probably the most important tip I would say on this list, and that's repertoire choice. This is such a big thing. Like, there are so many amazing singers and people out there who have an amazing voice or an amazing talent, and then they just choose the wrong repertoire to do, and it can really not mess up their audition, but mess up their audition really. So So make sure you go online or read your audition info about what kind of pieces they're looking for. For example, if you're auditioning for the course I'm on, some conservatoires, you know, might want an Italian piece, a German piece, and an English piece, and they might state the kind of years that they want. So make sure you do that. So don't sing like 3 English pieces, even if you think, well, it doesn't matter because I sound amazing doing these. No, they've put that there for a reason. Like, that's what they want you to do. Also, I kind of think it's really important that you choose something that you're really comfortable with. Like, I know here at the RNCM as well, they just want you to sing something that you love and enjoy, that's comfortable. Like, they're not interested in vocal gymnastics. Like, they'd rather you execute something really well that's simple rather than attempt something that's really, really hard and then mess it up. They're looking for potential. They just want to hear you sing, literally. They're not really bothered about if you can hit a top C, like, yet. Like, you come into Conservatoire to learn. They just want to look for potential. So please choose something that you know really well. I know, for example, for my audition, I sung a couple of my grade 8 exam pieces. Exam pieces are really good, even if you want to choose something that you did for your grade 4 or whatever, anything like that. As long as you think, you know what, this really suits me, I'm really comfortable doing this, choose that, definitely, and that suits your voice as well. So yeah, that's tip number 5. Tip number 6 is to arrive early. If you're on time, you're late. Not just that, but you can have a chance to get comfortable, get relaxed in the environment, look around the building, have a look where you're going to be auditioning, talk to current students, you know, they'll help you calm down. I know I'm a student ambassador, so if you want to talk to any of us, like, we really want to talk to you, we want to help you get into the zone. Also, it really shows initiative, it shows that you really want to be here. The panel, they will like it, you know, they want to see you've taken that initiative to, you know, arrive early and that you want to be prepared, you want to sing, you're so excited. Yeah, if you arrive early, it will really help relax you and prepare you for your audition. Tip number 7 is mindset, and I feel like this is so important. I feel like when we get anxious and when we're around for an audition, we're not in the best state of mind, you know, we can always think like, oh my god, it's an audition, I'm so scared, what if I'm not good enough, what this, what that, what that, like all these thoughts just seem to go through your head. But I really do recommend talking to your friends and family. They'll help you so much. I'm pretty sure they'll be like, you know, you've got this far, and you know what, you know, they've obviously looked at your application and thought, yeah, we'll give her an audition, she seems like she's passionate and that she wants to come here, or he, or whatever. You know, you've gotten this far and you've had the confidence to apply. Like, go you, that's really good. Believe in yourself. You're here for a reason, you know, maybe read some quotes, you know, maybe put a board on Pinterest and read some stuff, think, right, I've got this. Or maybe watch this video before, because I'm telling you right now, you've got this, like, 100%. You know, you've worked so hard, you've prepared so much, you've just got this. Like, you go. That's tip number 7, think positive. Now, tip number 8 might be a little bit kind of controversial, but for me, I found it really, really helps, and that is to not practice the day before. I found if you've practiced the day before or revised or for anything like that, you just find yourself in a state of panic, especially if it's not perfect. Like, you're thinking, like, oh my god, I'm not prepared, I'm making mistakes, why am I doing this? I'm not good enough, blah, blah, and it just gets in this kind of vicious cycle, and if you over practice, you wear yourself out, and then the next day you just think, oh, I'm just so tired because I practiced so much. So make sure, again, grab a cup of tea, put a face mask on, talk to your friends, spend time with your family, go shopping, cuddle your dog, watch Netflix, do whatever you want, put your feet up, you know, whatever floats your boat, paint, I don't know, do whatever you feel comfortable with that'll relax you. Like, go out with friends, but, you know, just do anything really. In my experience, I found that really, really helps. Just don't even think about your pieces, don't even think about them. You know, you've prepared 2 weeks in advance, you perform them in front of your friends and family, you know them really well, you're comfortable. There's just no need to practice the day before, like, at all. You chill, just chill. Tip number 9 is to warm up well. This is so important, especially if you're a singer. If you're traveling to your audition, make sure you spend like an hour beforehand warming up. So do some scales, talk, whatever, you know, you're well prepared, whatever your teacher's giving you, do everything, spend an hour just warming up, because I know you do get a warm-up room for your audition, but that's not the time to fully warm up your voice. That's just a chance to do a few scales, get comfortable, get in the zone for singing, run through your pieces with your accompanist and tweak any little things. It's just for a chance to just run them through really. So please make sure you give yourself a good hour to warm up, as well as, you know, drinking your water. And finally, my last tip number 10, is to have fun. I know this might sound strange because an audition is like, oh my god, panic, audition, oh my god, what if I'm not good enough for it? No, you have to have some fun with it, because like, why not? Honest to God, especially at the RNCM, the panel want you to have fun. If you have fun as well, you're showing your passion, you're showing how much you love to do what you do, and that is what they're looking for. Yeah, just have so much fun. And you know what? There are plenty of people, time and time again, people audition 2, 3, 4 times before they get in, and that is literally fine. And that doesn't mean that you're not good enough. It just means that you're not ready yet, especially if you're auditioning for a vocal course. Your voice isn't fully developed until you're in your mid-20s. Like, how are you expected, you know, to show your full potential? Sometimes it's just that you're not ready, especially if you're so young. So don't even worry about that. Take it as an experience. It's going to be an experience. Just have so much fun. Music is fun, and yeah, just enjoy yourself. The panel will honestly love that. And I know that everyone here at the RNCM is so lovely, all the panel. They want you to love it, they want you to be passionate. So just try not to think of it as an audition, and think of it as a way of expressing your love for music and what you've learned. So yes, have fun. So that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed filming it. If you have any more questions, I'll put my Instagram and the RNCM's Instagram up here and in the description, and I'll put all the tips below for you to recap. So yeah, if you are auditioning for Conservatoire, good luck. I hope these tips were really useful, and if this video was really useful, please give it a like and a subscribe, and if you have any more ideas for videos that you want to see, please comment them below and I'll see if I can do that. Good luck, have fun, and I hope this was useful.